From Cromwell, Emma Gordon will go from 7. 54, Sam Johnson from 8. 66 from Riverside, at Riverside Invercargill, that's Dwayne Cracknell. He goes from grid 9. 4 from Christchurch, Riley Letton will go from 10. 5, Luke McClymont from Mount Maunganui will go from grid 12. And on the back row is the 19 T car from Cromwell of Brian Allison.
Yeah, the one to watch is that Luke McClymont on the 5M car. He's been the champion of this event for 2 years in a row, and he had some problems last night. He talked about it on Facebook. Hopefully they've got all those gremlins sorted out. He's an absolute flyer.
Yes, he's talking to him earlier on in the pits, and he's hoping for better things tonight. He's got some ground to make up, so we'll see how they go. Anyway, they've let this one go, and it looks like it's Charlene Jemmetts got the early jump on the rest of the field. From the 81 of Blair Smith, looking to go up the inside, but Charlene's still got a nose in front as she goes into the corner. It'll be Harrison Brown in the 57 car with the orange on the flaring there that's made the big move round the outside. Oh, a bit of a tangle there, and we've got a bit of a mess up with Sam Johnson coming in. Just couldn't miss him. The other one was the 27 car of Emma Gordon. Was lucky to get out of that. Just keep away from the fence. There's quite a bit of fuel just falling on the track there, so we need to get our man back track side as soon as possible. So yeah, sort of a gentle tip over.
Well, looking at it from here, Warwick, I did watch Harrison Brown, I think it is, that's tipped himself up there, and he sort of put a game of chicken on Charlene Jemmetts. Charlene didn't move, and good on her, and of course that's how the two cars come colliding together. So Harrison Brown, I think it is, the 57i that's tipped himself up.
Blair Smith.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blair Smith, is it? 81T.
Yep, 81.
And so let's hope that he can get his car up and running again. But a fair bit of damage there. Looks like the tail tank has taken a bit of a knock. And I think you said there's a bit of fuel leaking out as well.
Yeah, it's just probably coming out of the breather when it was upside down for so long.
Okay.
But yeah, we're just having a wee check on there. I'll just see what checking the car over anyway. Yeah, very similar to Harrison Brown's black cars with a bit of orange on, but Brown's has got those brighter stripes.
Right, well, we've got a wee bit of downtime. We'll start working through some of the people that we've seen lurking around tonight, and a few old sprint car races from way back when. I saw Perrin Smith sitting up there, a real stalwart of sprint cars down there in Invercargill. We've got a third in a New Zealand Sprint Car Championship one year. Brent Beadle, saw him last night. Not sure if Brent's here tonight. Wayne Pearson won the South Island Sprint Car Championship. I think it was his first season of racing, and one of the great family. His father, Harry, was an absolute sprint car superstar here, and stock cars and super modifieds and that. Part of the sprint car evolution. And another guy we've got to welcome, a track announcer, old Ferg Gibson. Ferg used to be the track announcer here in like 89, 90. Lives over in Australia, but still gets over to Ruapuna quite a bit, and always great to meet up with Ferg. One of life's great characters. Yeah, welcome aboard, Ferg. Good to see you at Ruapuna Speedway, and I'm sure you've got plenty of great memories being around here all through the 90s. So V6 wingless sprints just gridding up again. Looks like we might go racing after this lap here. And, well, that's if we can get Blair Smith up and running. So you can see he's desperate to try and get that car back on the track, and it looks like he's away. He'll catch up with the field, or is he just parking it? So just parking it, so Blair Smith, with a bit of luck, will get out for his next heat coming up a little later on tonight. Yeah, adding a variation to park and go. Park and go. So let's see how Charlene Jemmetts can hang on. She was very brave in that corner, and of course that led to that incident, but certainly wasn't any of her doing. The 57C car, our fastest lady in the V6 wingless sprints tonight. Yeah, she got the 57i of Harrison Brown, outsider for this restart. Heading in
to our Stadium Finance Prism band. The light comes on and away they go, and it will be Harrison Brown who takes the early lead from Charlene Jemmett. Up on the top side, coming around is the 27 of Emma Gordon. She's putting some pressure on Charlene Jemmett. Will she get to the front? She does. So it's Brown from Gordon and Jemmett, who's got one of those cars right up a tail. That'll be the 54 of Sam Johnson, but swinging round the outside is Luke McClimate at the McLeod screen machine, and not the 50, it's the 58 of Ben Smart it was. So McClimate moves round the top side. He moves up into that third spot. It looks like he's got a bit more oomph in that car tonight. But it's the 57, Harrison Brown, leads him through from Emma Gordon, Luke McClimate, Charlene Jemmett having a battle there with the Ben Smart. Smart looking to slide in underneath as Charlene's just out a wee bit wider as they come down the straight. A wee bit of a tangle there, and it will be Smart that goes through to that fourth position, although he gets the wheels across the pole line. Jemmett's got Dwayne Cracknell right behind him, and then the 19 of Brian Allison rounds out the field. But it's Harrison Brown out in front, comfortable leading the way now, but Emma Gordon's not giving it up. But there goes that man, McClimate. Certainly a lot more power in the car this tonight, but he still hasn't made that second spot. He might look for a slingshot one under there now, but Emma Gordon's got the pace on. She's sitting out mid-track, still pretty high, keeps a foot up it, but McClimate moves through into that second position. So it's Brown from McClimate, then Gordon. These front three have sort of made a wee break from the rest of them. Fourth place, can they get up and get in contact with them as they scoot through the 58 car of Ben Smart? Then we go back to Charlene Jemmett, Dwayne Cracknell and Brian Allison. But Harrison Brown, car well and truly warming up. See a wee bit of breathing underneath there as he goes down the back straight, swings into the Stadium Finance Prism bend. Keeps the momentum up. He'll pick up the white flag. He's going to be on his way home, and it looks like he might have this one. Luke McClimate in that second spot from Emma Gordon, and then the 58 of Ben Smart, Charlene Jemmett, Dwayne Cracknell, Brian Allison, the last three in the track. But the flag goes down for 57. Harrison Brown from Luke McClimate, Emma Gordon, and the 58 car of Ben Smart comes home next. Charlene Jemmett held out Dwayne Cracknell and Brian Allison for the minor money in that one.
Yeah, great stuff there by Harrison Brown. A very good win there for him, representing Invercargill, and that 57 I car getting around the track pretty quick. But it was Luke McClimate, an ominous sign, folks. He got a lap time there of 15.91 seconds. We all know that the lap record is 15.85. So the McLeod's Cranes drive of Luke McClimate ready to pounce on all drivers tonight. Third home was Emma Gordon. And let's give it up for Harrison Brown taking out that second race of the V6 wingless sprints tonight.